And welcome back to the TV and Collector's Edition collection. Primeval New World, short run series that was like the Americanized version of Primeval, the British show, even though it wasn't a remake or anything, because Andrew Potts was in it, Connor, and sadly it ended on a cliffhanger, and we'll never get to see the ending because it wasn't very popular in America. Sci-fi canceled it. They didn't want to bother with it anymore. And Space, there was so much piracy on it that Space said they're not going to bother with it. Alf Season 2 and Alf Season 1. These came from those 2-packs that Target did, like I mentioned in House about House. So did Supernatural Seasons 1 through 4. Honeymooners, the Lost Episode, collection number 4. DC Superhero Girls, the Hero of the Year, the original movie. This was the original series that didn't look like crap, because they now have a newer version of this with really poor animation. Same writing and everything, but the animation is really, really bad. And it's now on Cartoon Network and not on the internet. Primeval Volume 1. This is actually seasons 1 and 2, but in America they put them both together. A fun show that I actually was going to do a fan movie of, my own little version of the series, but yeah, I don't have friends or anything, so I can't do that kind of stuff. Volume 2, this is actually Season 3. And Volume 3, Seasons 4 and 5. Also ended on a cliffhanger. Longmire, Season 3, the last good season of Longmire. Spider-Man vs. Daredevil. The animated series episodes. Spider-Man, Ultimate Villain Showdown. The Dead Zone, the first episode. This is from Movie Stop. I missed that place. This was back when Movie Stop was closing. Anything you've seen with that on it was from Movie Stop. Ninja Turtles Season 7 Part 4. And Season 7 Part 2. Family Guy Season 3 Disc 3. Volume 3 Episodes 1 through 4. Eureka Season 3.5. Now this is a real disc. These are real discs. But they came in with paper cases. So I printed the actual disc that would have been there. Same thing with 4.0 of Eureka. Doctor Who, Vengeance of Vero, a random Doctor Who episode that was in the $5 bin. Hellboy, the director's cut. This is a bunch of discs. Inuyasha Season 1, Episodes 1 through 27, another one of those. It was $5, figured I'd try it out. I don't think I ever watched this. I don't think I've watched it yet. Season 13 of Family Guy. Longmire Season 1. And Longmire Season 2. Family Guy Volume 3. Volume 5. Those are both Goodwill buys. Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, and Sub-Zero. I actually like both of those movies. Those are the good Batman animated series movies. Pokemon, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. This is actually a good Pokemon movie. They usually don't make them. They're usually pretty bad after Johto arc. It's after 3, really. Mr. Robot Season 1 started off good. I really did love Christian Slater's Mr. Robot character. They just became a part of his mind and everything. And then the season started, and then they did Season 2, which was Okay. And season 3 was Ape Shit Batty. Drew Carey Show, Season 1, the only season of Drew Carey Show that was released on DVD because of music copyrights. They had the rights to put them in the movie, in the show, but they didn't have the rights to use the music on the DVD. So they didn't bother releasing them. Ghost in the Shell, Season 1, 2, 3, and the movie. This, you can smell that bootleg, can't you? Just take it all in and smell it. Bootleg. That continues on to the next panel. Johto League Champions. Bootleg. This was actually sold in FYE. And on the inside, it's just black cases. Blank, empty black cases. And that's the artwork on them. Now, these are massive bootlegs. You can tell because it's Johto League Champions, but it's advanced outfits. Misty would still be there in Johto League Champions. They didn't even put any thought into this. And the episodes work and everything. And someone took like the Australian release of this because before the only area in the world where this was released in English was Australia. Nowadays they've been releasing them in English. But before League Champions was skipped, they did season 1, they did pieces of season 1, Orange Islands, random episodes of season 3, Johto League, the Johto Journeys. They skipped League Champions, that was only released on VHS. And then they did Master Quest, which was released in Volume 1 and Volume 2 box sets. So, in Australia, they released these. I'm betting someone just took them and they bought this at like a convention so they could have them, and they decided they didn't want them after the real ones came out. But, you know, FYE was selling them, so I bought it. Because I didn't know about the re-release coming out. Batman Beyond, Season 3, Disc 2, episodes, 13 episodes. The Flash, this is now a part of the Arrowverse because they've had this Flash and that Trickster on the show. Star Trek Wrath of Khan, the Director's Edition. This is one of those giant, big box things that they did for Star Trek, they did for the movies, back when they were releasing them on DVD. They show that, hey, these are special, these are Star Trek, but yet they're giant-ass fucking cases. So you can't really get rid of them, because you have to bend this beyond repair. You'll see that when I show you when Star Trek 1 comes up, because that was put in a Blockbuster case. Star Trek Season 3, because I bought that one at Blockbuster, actually. Star Trek Generations. Now, the Next Generation ones released like this. My favorite of Star Trek movies, Star Trek First Contact. Smallville, Season 1. I bought this on Black Friday at Best Buy 2 years ago. And I had a horrible time getting this, because the first one they sent me, the disc was damaged. This one, the second one, the box was falling apart. And this one, I finally just kept because all the discs were fine. I just glued the damn box. Star Trek Nemesis. And Star Trek Insurrection. Ninja Turtles, City at War, the 03 series. Ninja Turtles, NYC Showdown. Ninja Turtles, Season 4, this was a Goodwill buy, and I am missing Disc 2. I could probably just print myself a Disc 2, but I bought this, so, you know, I own I did pay for a copy of it. Same thing with Season 1, Part 2. This is another Goodwill find that I found last year. But this one, the discs are actually in there. And I do have the other episodes, like, see? This would be the first disc, Attack of the Mousers. I do have a couple episodes of this, but I have pirated the entire series. Here's a Sim serial number if anybody's wondering, because there's another DVD that came with a toy. And I'll see you next time.